So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about recently conducted Aero India show. So basically in this show, different countries, Air Force of different countries, including India, participate. And of course, because it happened in India, so of course Indian Air Force must be participating. So we will know why it is important and things around it. Like for example, like recently, this is very much in the news regarding India's deal with America of F-35 fifth generation aircraft, then Su-57, Russia's fifth generation aircraft, etc. So these are the things which are very much in the news. I'm sure you must be aware of it. So that is why I'll be covering all these things in today's class. So let us begin with today's class. Am I audible, visible? Everything is fine? So that is fine. So let us begin. Okay, but before that, actually, in the morning today, I saw this news and I have decided to ask this question. I'm sure you must have seen this in the news. What happened was today, plane with 80 on board flips over at Toronto airport, 18 injured. This happened in which country? Canada, China, Sweden, or Denmark? What is the right answer to this question? कोई बता सकता है? What exactly is the right answer? Yes, Toronto airport. Toronto is actually a place in where? So flips over. आपको पता है? I'll show you the images. Yes, Pro Gaming and Ashnur Kaur, you both are right. And what is the capital of Canada? Can anyone tell me? And this flight was going from X to Toronto. What is X? कहाँ से कहाँ जा रही थी? So A is the right answer. So plane with 80 on board flips over at Toronto airport, 18 injured. Flips over का मतलब ऐसे opposite उल्टा. देखो आप देखो. See it carefully. इसका चक्का ऊपर है. So the wheels are on the top. Even I am surprised that how like people survive. Like this is Delta Airlines, and they were actually lucky enough to survive. Yes, Ottawa is the capital. Ottawa is the capital of Canada. So here you can see this is the so it's upside down actually, and it landed like this at the airport, and fortunately all people survived. That's of course a great thing. आप देख सकते हो. So these are the images of that. It was traveling from USA. In image कैसा है? हाँ, good है. Yogi Batra, yes. You can search on the about that on the NAC Ministry of Education की ranking निकलती है NAC की, उसमें आप check कर लेना एक बार कहाँ पर है. So that will also give you a rough idea. Okay. So actually it was traveling from Minnesota. Minnesota में एक state है. There's a state Minnesota in America. So the city is called as Minneapolis. So from Minneapolis, it was actually traveling to Toronto. And when it was landing on Toronto, this incident happened. So let me show in the map. So here is India, this is America, and this is Canada. और ये जो border है, I hope you are aware that this is the longest border, one of the longest border है ना ये. तो अगर आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पे Minnesota is a state in America और यहाँ पे जगह है Minneapolis. So it was actually going Minneapolis. Let me write Minneapolis. So from Minneapolis it was going to Toronto, which is in Canada. अगर आप गौर से देखोगे तो ये Canada वाला हिस्सा है. This is Canada and this is USA. Okay. And if you see it carefully, here is Chicago. This is Minnesota state, and Minnesota में यहाँ पे Minneapolis जगह है, ठीक है. And it was going to Toronto where this incident happened. Okay, since we are talking about it, यहाँ पर एक और city है Montreal. Why is Montreal famous? Anyone? In Canada, there's a place called as Montreal. एक बहुत famous protocol है, Montreal Protocol. I'm sure you must have heard it. So go and find out about Montreal Protocol. Okay, so let us begin about Aero India Show 2025. So Aero India Show 2025 happened between capital of Quebec and Montreal Protocol is there. And go and find out Montreal Protocol is related with what. It's a homework. Now Aero India Show, since today's class we are supposed to talk about Aero India Show. So it happened between which two period? Like what is the time period? So this year it happened actually from 10 to 14th February. So B is the right answer to this question. This is what you should be knowing. This year we have seen the Aero India Show. Yes, Arshnur Kaur, you're right. B is the right answer to this question. Now, please tell me what was the theme of Aero India Show 2025? Aero India, Pride of Asia, the runway to a billion opportunities, fighter jets, Pride of India, Nabam Spasham Deeptam. What is the right answer to this question? Theme क्या था? This is important. ये सब पूछते हैं exam में. Recently we have seen Aero India Show being conducted. What was its theme? Okay, so you should answer me, and everyone should try to answer. Yes, Ashnur Kaur, you're right. The option B is the right answer. The runway to a billion opportunities. So this was the theme. Okay, आप देख सकते हो. This is the logo, Aero India, and the runway to a billion opportunities. So this was the theme of this year. Yes, Pro Gaming and Ashnur Kaur both are right. अच्छा, ये option D जो ये क्या चीज का है? What is this? This is also very famous. So here the answer is B. But what is option D famous for? Nabham Sparsham Deeptam. And it has been taken from which religious literature? बताइए. It has been taken from Bhagavad Gita, and it is actually the motto of Indian Air Force. Touch the sky with glory. Nabham Sparsham Deeptam. I'm sure you must have heard it. देखो ये जो है ना इंडियन एयरफोर्स का लोगो मोटो है, नभम स्पर्शम दीप्तम. मोटो ऑफ इंडियन एयरफोर्स, टच द स्काई विद ग्लोरी, टेकन फ्रॉम भगवद गीता. Yes, Ashnur Kaur, you are right. It has been taken from Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Yes. So I hope you are aware. So it's a part of Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata where there is a dialogue between Lord Krishna and Lord Arjun. So that is what you should be knowing. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Who is the current Air Force Chief? This you should be answering it. The current Air Force or Indian Air Force Chief, rather I would be writing, but it is implicit, you can understand. So all four service chief means 3 service chief and CDS, ये चारों को पता होना चाहिए. Means Army Chief, Air Force Chief, Navy Chief plus Chief of Defense Staff. All these 4 names you should be aware of it, like updated one. Please answer me. Yes, and he was recently in the news also, like after this. Hana. Yes, Ashnur Kaur and Pro Gaming, you both are right. The right answer is option B, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh. So B is the right answer to this question. So अगर आप देखोगे, so अभी जो latest one है, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh. ठीक है, 30th September को he took the charge. Before him was Vivek Ram Chaudhary, RKS Bhaduria and Virendra. तो old name नहीं याद रखना, earlier ones नहीं याद रखना, current Air Force Chief का नाम याद रखना है. ठीक है, so try to remember it. And why I'm discussing it, recently he was in news also. For what reason? He had said something. I'm sure you must be aware of that. He had said something because of which it was in the news. I mean, he was in the news. He's having more than 5,000 hours of service flying and all. So that is what you should know. So which of the following organization is the organization that develops fighter jets in India? This is a CLAT 2020 question. And yes, Pro Gaming, you're right. So he had said something in regards to Tejas. That procurement, like he's talking about it, and that thing is related with this question. इसीलिए मैंने अभी बताया नहीं वो चीज. Please answer this question, and then only you'll be knowing what we are talking about. Yes, Pro Gaming, you're right. He said that he had no confidence in. So he was actually talking about Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So C is the right answer. And he was actually not very happy with HAL. A video of Indian Air Force Chief saying, "I have no confidence in HAL" goes viral. मतलब थोड़ा सा नाराज थे वो. He was not happy because they are not delivering the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which manufactures Tejas. They are not delivering the requisite amount of Tejas on the right time. So that is why also he was in the news. अब देखोगे 12 फरवरी की उसी टाइम पे जब एरो इंडिया शो चल रहा था उसी टाइम की बात है, 10 to 14 फरवरी. At that time, that was in the news. Now, since we are talking about HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, इसीलिए मैं ये सब डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ because जो चीज न्यूज में रहती है उससे क्वेश्चन बनता है. ठीक है, that is why we are discussing these things. Which of the following is not manufactured by HAL? Tejas Dhruv helicopter, actually भाई गलती से लिखा गया है, SU-57 HPT 32 Deepak. And I'm sure you can answer it very easily. Even if you do not know, like that is what I'll tell you. Common sense हमेशा ध्यान रखना. तो ये सब तेजस हिंदी नाम लग रहा है, ध्रुव हिंदी नाम लग रहा है, दीपक, these all are Hindi Indian names. So chances are very high that these are made by HAL. ठीक है, ऐसे भी समझ सकते हो. और ये वाला सुखो SU करके जो नंबर होता है वो रशिया वगैरह का होता है. And we have discussed so many times that this is the 5th generation aircraft of Russia. In fact, Russia has offered to manufacture it in India with the help of Indian companies and all. आपने सुना होगा. So of course you should be knowing it. C is the right answer. Or exam may be careful whenever there is not as written. Be careful here. ये ध्यान रखना एग्जाम में, ठीक है। Okay, so prominent Hindustan Aeronautics Limited manufacturing products are HAL Tejas, ये सबसे important है ना. Then we have HAL HF24 Marut. Then we have Deepak H2. ठीक है, so these are the different planes and all made. Okay, फिर other भी light utility helicopter है, रुद्रा है, ध्रुव है, ठीक है, चीतल है, चेतक है, चीता है. So these are the helicopters being manufactured by HAL. HAL मतलब Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Okay, which is headquartered in, कहाँ हेडक्वार्टर है? चेन्नई, बेंगलुरु, न्यू दिल्ली, थिरुवनंतपुरम. I hope you are aware Thiruvananthapuram is the capital of Kerala, है ना, ये तो पता होगा. Headquarter of HAL, because they have asked questions on HAL, so they can ask the headquarter also. अच्छा, tomorrow at 6 p.m. we'll be having a class on ministers and ministry, which are repeatedly asked in exams. ठीक है, so follow that, that would be helpful. Headquarter of HAL कहाँ मिलेगा? Yes, pro gaming and Ashnur Kaur both are right. Why are you putting question mark? Be confident. The right answer is B. यहाँ आपको इसरो का हेडक्वार्टर मिलेगा, हाल का हेडक्वार्टर मिलेगा. न्यू दिल्ली में you will find DRDO's हेडक्वार्टर, ठीक है. The right answer is B. बेंगलुरु में हेडक्वार्टर है. मेन जो हेडक्वार्टर है बेंगलुरु में. So you can see where it is written, है ना. DK Sunil, Mr. DK Sunil is the chairman and managing director of that, ठीक है. So it is a public sector company headquartered in Bengaluru, established in 1940, ठीक है. And aircraft जैसे ये सब है, these are the products, है ना, आप देख सकते हो. It is managed by board of directors and it is having a status of Maharatna, ठीक है. ये सब रफ थोड़ा सा आइडिया होना चाहिए, just have an idea about it. हाँ, यही था जिसकी वजह से it became very much in the news and all, that Indian Air Force chief, है ना, he had said that is not confident of HAL, but HAL said we are sure that yes, we will provide 12 LCA and a light combat aircraft, उसको कहते हैं LCA MK1A. Actually, this is a model of Tejas, ठीक है. Okay, so LCA MK1A HAL Indian Air Force, है ना. So yes, so in response to that, HAL chairman and managing director Mr. DK Sunil responded to the question earlier comments by Air Force chief, said that the concern over delays were well understood but were simply not attributed to the laziness of the industry. तो उन्होंने अपने लाइक चूंकि वो उसके हेड है HAL के, तो उन्होंने डिफेंड किया कि यस, मैं समझ सकता हूँ कि आई मीन डिले होना अच्छी बात नहीं है, सो दैट इज जेन्युइन, बट इट इज नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ आवर लेजीनेस. तो मतलब वो क्लैरिफाई करे कि नहीं, हम विल ट्राई टू एक्चुअली मेक 12 लाइट कॉम्बैट एयरक्राफ्ट MK1A वेरी सून, ठीक है. सो दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग, है ना. देखो HAL टू सप्लाई 120 LCA, ये भी आया था 11 फरवरी को न्यूज. LCA तेजस MK1 by 2031 32, ठीक है. सो ये सब कहा गया. अच्छा, इसको डेल्टा विंग कहते हैं, ये जानते हो, डेल्टा की तरह दिख रहा है ना. सो इट इज सेड कि डेल्टा विंग एयरक्राफ्ट एंड ऑल. Okay, so I am giving you just two questions. This is a previous year question, and again, just for revision purpose, I expect you all to answer. तो इसीलिए देखो मैं आपको प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन क्यों दिखाता हूँ, जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि दे आर आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस इवन इन डेप्थ आल्सो, लिटिल बिट डेप्थ. जैसे राफेल जेट्स न्यूज में, तो उसका एक हैमर टेक्नोलॉजी होता है, इसका फुल फॉर्म क्या है बताओ. सर, आर यू गोइंग टू टेक द मास्टर स्ट्रोक क्लास? नहीं, प्रो गेमिंग इट विल बी टेकन बाय द कदम सर, ठीक है ना, ठीक है. ओके, so what is the right answer? Yes, highly agile modular munition extended range. Similarly, offset partner के बारे में क्वेश्चन आया था राफेल डील का, so we had taught it earlier also. तो मैं previous year question दिखाता क्यों? I show the PYQs just to understand that okay, this type of questions are asked, and of course if things are in the news, so they can ask questions related with that. So the answer to this was option B, Reliance Defense Limited. Yes, Pro Gaming and Ashnur Kaur both were right. B is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Since we are talking about Indian Air Force, who was the first Air Force chief after independence? Anna, I'm asking. और Air Force Day कब मनाया जाता है? When do we celebrate Air Force Day or Indian Air Force Day? Can anyone tell me? First Air Force chief was Thomas Elmerist, है ना? And So the answer is A. ये सब भी रहे थे. These all were actually in the past Air Force chief, but the first one was Thomas Elmhirst. And Indian Air Force Day, 8 October 1932. This was established. It was called as Royal British Indian Air Force, है ना? But once we became independent, Royal British हट गया, and now it is called as Indian Air Force. So that is why 8th October 1932 it was established. That's why 8th October is celebrated as IAF Day. Okay. This you should be knowing. These are the basic facts you should be knowing. Now I have one question. Can you please tell me who is option C? Because that is also very important. And I'm telling you that all four options are actually, they have served as the Air Force chief in the past. Who is option C? Five-star chief. Very good. Programming. Huh? So he was the only IAF chief who had got 5-star rank. Yes. So देखो, आजादी के बाद देखोगे. So the first one was Air Chief Marshal, Air Marshal Thomas Elmhirst, and इसके बाद ये लोग रहे थे. But Arjun Singh is famous because he was the only. Air Force में बस एक ही आदमी को मिला है. Army में 2 people have got. Air Force में 1 person has got, and Navy no one has got 5-star rank. ठीक है. So that is what you should know. Only Air Force chief who had got 5-star rank. ठीक है. है ना? Bond here and all. ठीक है. So led in India Pakistan war 65. ठीक है. So yes, 65 war. Yes, Ashnoor Kaur, very good. You're right. Okay, Chief Marshal. And so these are the things we are talking about. Aero India show organized by Defense Ministry, Department of Defense Production. Okay, so 10 to 14 February. And it is an air show attracting participants from around the world. So business exchanges happen. So media outreach, and so different countries media are also invited. Business to business. Why? So people of the other countries are invited. So the companies, the aeroplane manufacturing companies of other countries come and they showcase their jets and aircraft. जैसे auto expo होता है ना, आपने देखा होगा. If you are a car lover or a motorcycle lover, उसमें क्या होता है? Auto expo होता है, कार नई कार आती है, उसको दिखाया जाता है, लोग आते हैं, देखते हैं. Something similar to that is Aero India Expo. ठीक है. So these are actually the things. है ना? So defense investors come, they show, etc. है ना? So innovators आते हैं, MSME startups को ही promote किया था, जैसे छोटे-छोटे Indian startups है, they are manufacturing small equipments, so they are also being promoted here. And as of course, common man can also go. अब तो खैर खत्म हो गया ये, but yes, common public can also be allowed to go, come and visit. तो आप आइए देखिए, है ना? So these are the things. इसमें इतना detail नहीं जाना है, just have an idea. The joint ventures, academia, military suppliers, they do come, है ना? So इसमें होता क्या है? बेनिफिट एग्जीबिशन लगाए क्यों जाता है? ब्रांड अवेयरनेस टू शोकेस कि देखिए मेरी एयरक्राफ्ट है, मेरी कंट्री की है. सो डिफरेंट कंट्रीज कम शोकेस देयर एयरक्राफ्ट, their technologies, so that they can create awareness and they can sell their product to India and other countries, है ना? So these are things, promotion, market analysis. तो ये सब होता है. Now there's a question: is Aero India show is the annual show, biannual show, biennial show, quinquennial show? क्यों क्या? आप पूछोगे कि सर ऑप्शन बी और सी तो एक जैसा लग रहा है, बट देयर इज अ डिफरेंस. अच्छा, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑप्शन बी एंड ऑप्शन सी? क्योंकि एनुअल मतलब क्या था? एवरी ईयर. बाई एनुअल मतलब एक बार, ट्वाइस इन 1 ईयर, एक साल में 2 बार. तो ये होता है वंस इन 2 ईयर, 2 साल में एक बार. ठीक है. एंड क्विंक्विनियल शो इज एक्चुअली वंस इन 5 ईयर. ठीक है. सो द राइट आंसर एक्चुअली इज, व्हाट इज द आंसर? यस, yes, programming, you have answered the difference between option B and C. Great. हाँ. So yeah, the right answer is option C, biennial, once in 2 year. 2 साल में एक बार होता है एरो इंडिया शो. ठीक है. So it is actually a biennial air show, organized by Department of Defense Production, Ministry of Defense. And who is the Defense Minister of India? पेपर भी ऐसा सकता है कंफ्यूज करने के लिए. यस, इसीलिए बहुत आसान है, ये बहुत मुश्किल नहीं है. देखो अगर आप ये जानते हो तो कर लोगे. बाई एनुअल, देखो तोड़ दिया. बाई मतलब 2 बार, 2. एनुअल मतलब ईयर में, 1 ईयर. तो ट्वाइस इन 1 ईयर, एक साल में 2 बार होना. ठीक है. जब बाई एनुअल याद हो जाएगा, 2 बार, एक साल में 2 बार हो रहा है, तो बाई एनुअल उसका अपोजिट हो जाएगा. कैसा? 2 साल में एक बार. Okay, be careful. These are close terms, but you have to be careful because sometimes quinquennial होता है once in 5 year, है ना? जैसे इलेक्शन, लोकसभा इलेक्शन is a quinquennial process, ऐसे लिखा होता है. It means on an average in general it happens after 5 years. Okay, so just have an idea. So here the right answer is C. Now Aero India 2025 happened in where? Yalahanka Air Force Station, Hindustan Air Force Station, Ambala Air Force Station, Bidar Air Force Station. So ये जो 10 से 14 फरवरी हुआ कहाँ हुआ, कौन से एयरफोर्स स्टेशन पे? What is the right answer? Defense Minister of India is Mr. Rajnath Singh. Yes, you both were right. So it happened actually in Bengaluru. Yalahanka Air Force Station, right? Yes, Pro Gaming and Ashton got both right. Hindon Air Force ये गाजियाबाद में मिलेगा, अंबाला में मिलेगा, है ना? और बिदर is I think near Hyderabad somewhere. So the right answer is A, Yalahanka Air Force Station, है ना? You can see this, है ना? And let me show some glimpse of that, and that has been posted by Indian Air Force on their Twitter account. So I'm just showing. This is actually Tejas that you can see, and here is Tejas, and आप देख सकते हो, these are some of the videos of that. So you can see Army Chief and Air Force Chief also there, so Air Force Chief is actually driving the Tejas, and on the back is sitting the Army Chief. So who is the Army Chief of India, by the way? Can you please answer me in the comment? Aero India, runway to a billion opportunities. You can see everywhere the theme is also written, and you can see participation of Air Force team of different countries. And you can see the images, and you will realize that not only from India but officers from other countries are also there. And these are the drones you can see. So these are the exhibitions that were shown. So that is the idea. Like we have Auto Expo, something similar to that. This you can see. Yes. General Trivedi, yes. Now Pro Gaming, now you are right. General Upendra Trivedi is the Army Chief. So you can see these are the videos. Yes, Navam Sparsham Deeptam. And this is actually the image of ex Tejas, and you can see these both are 4-star rank officer, as it is written, showing in their flag also, the car's flag. And one is an Army Chief, another is an Air Force Chief. Both have actually taken the ride on Tejas. Okay. So the Air Force Chief is driving and or riding, whatever you can use the word, and on the back seat is Army Chief sitting. So you can see these images, these videos. Yes. Yes. So this is Tejas, made in India or indigenous, it's an example of Atmanirbhar Bharat. So that is what you should know. So delta wing है, आप देख रहे हो triangular है, delta shape में wing है उसका, so that's called as delta wing aircraft and all, है ना? So they are using parachute actually also to land. Yes, there's Air Force Chief, and on the left is Army Chief. Yes, Navam Sparsham Deeptam, Air Force, logo or motto. Let's move on. So the Army Chief is General Upendra Dwivedi. Who is the Navy Chief? These are sometimes asked in the exam. So Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi. Okay. So that is what you should know. मैंने एक exam देख रहा था. I was seeing the previous year question, and this was asked. Admiral is a post where? So they gave the option Air Force, Navy, Army, Coast Guard, or something like that. So the answer is of course that Navy. So this is General जो है is written as a prefix, for Army Chief. Similarly, Air Chief Marshal लिखते हैं Air Force के case में, So Admiral is written in case of Navy. Okay, so yes, and the Chief of Defense Staff, the CDS, is General Anil Chauhan, is the CDS of India. So that is what you should be knowing about. Okay. Now we are talking about one more thing called as F-35. I hope you are aware why is F-35 in the news, because recently Prime Minister Modi had gone to America and Donald Trump has proposed to sell this F-35. So, however, we have not actually confirmed it, but F-35 may, what is the cost? It would be somewhere around $80 million to $110 million. And this would be a fifth generation aircraft. Now, so there are things related with that. उसमें एक चीज ये थी कि there was criticism we have seen actually earlier, है ना? So criticism from Elon Musk also. Okay, please tell me F-35 के manufacturer का नाम क्या है? What is the name of the company that manufactures F-35? कौन सी कंपनी बनाती है? Lockheed Martin. Very good programming. हाँ. So Lockheed Martin manufactures this, है ना? और stealth strike, मतलब मेन चीज ये कि the very idea of fifth generation aircraft is that is it is difficult to catch on radar. I mean to be caught on radar, है ना? So that is what they have said. Okay. So ठीक है. So these are the images of F-35, which America has proposed to sell to India. So these are the images F-35. Then this is F-35. ठीक है. Fifth generation aircraft. Now, when I was reading about it, I got to know that Elon Musk, who is now the part of DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency in America, he had previously criticized F-35. So go and find out what is the reason why Elon Musk is no fan of stealth fighter jet. So he had, and now actually Donald Trump, Elon Musk is almost a part of the government of Donald Trump. So let us see what will happen. But in the past, because this was resurfacing when we are talking about F-35 and all. So go and find out why he was actually criticizing it. Okay. Now, one more thing, one more reason, because I read a lot of I was reading a lot of articles and all. So people writes editorials and opinions. So one thing people were writing is that first thing is it is costly. है ना? आपने देखा होगा $80 से $100 million में. So if we want to buy fifth generation aircraft of Russia, that is cheaper, $30-40 billion मिल जाएगा, almost of a half price. ठीक है. Second thing is there has been criticism from Elon Musk. So these are the different arguments. Another argument that were given by people was कि MQ-9 drone है, that is also made by USA, और ये drone पता है $30 million के आसपास का है, almost $20 to $30 million, which is equivalent to an aircraft. जितने की लगभग ये फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट आ जाएगी Su-57 of Russia. Something similar to that. This is the cost of a drone of America, and it was also there were reports that it were shot down by Houthi rebels. So people were questioning it कि क्या उसकी quality, like the defense equipment being manufactured by America, is it of good quality or not? So these questions were raised. कि इतना महंगा ड्रोन है, आपको पता है ये ड्रोन जो है ना एरोप्लेन के साइज का है. This is a drone almost all, or you can say in fact bigger than jets. अब देखो कार के सामने कितना बड़ा है. So this is actually a drone. means ड्रोन का मतलब क्या होता है? UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle. ये सब मेंशन आया था एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन, ये टर्म लिखा हुआ unmanned aerial vehicle. देखना PYQ उठा के. So it is a jet. देखने से आपको लग रहा है जेट है, इसमें आदमी नहीं बैठता है. The main thing is there is no human being. So that is called as unmanned aerial vehicle. So it's almost $30 million, 200 करोड़ का है समझ लो. So roughly Indian rupee में समझ लो 200 करोड़ के आसपास का है. And there were reports that it were shot down by Houthis and all. I'm not 100% sure, like, but this was in the news. The US drone was shot down and all. Shot. Okay. So this is manufactured by General Atomics of America. Okay. So there were debates whether we should go for American one or we should go for Russian one, because Russian one is quite cheaper. This is Su-57E, and Russia offers Su-57E to India. ये भी अभी recently हुआ, ये Aero India show में. ये सब Aero India show का है. These all are, देख रहे हो, 12 फरवरी, 10 से 14 फरवरी हुआ. And so on this, actually around this, actually these things happened. So Russia has offered this, and they are saying Rosoboron export of Russia, Russia's state-owned export defense company, along with UAC, ये भी Russia की company, both have proposed to make FGFA, by fifth generation future aircraft, FGFA, so fifth generation aircraft, Su-57 in India. So Hindustan, they will partner with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited to make this in India. So ये हम लोगों ने प्रपोजल दिया। एक और चीज आप पढ़िएगा, AMCA, ये पढ़िएगा, एडवांस मीडियम कॉम्बैट एयरक्राफ्ट, बिकॉज दिस वाज आल्सो वेरी मच इन द न्यूज। मैं कीवर्ड क्यों बता रहा हूं, बिकॉज से क्वेश्चन आया है। इफ यू सी द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन, दे हैड आस्क्ड इट कि हैमर क्या होता है, इसका फुल फॉर्म क्या है। AMCA इज वेरी मच इन द न्यूज, व्हाट इज दैट, व्हाट इज इट्स फुल फॉर्म। सो प्लीज रीड, जो मैं हाईलाइट करा रहा हूं उसको आप जरूर पढ़िएगा क्लास खत्म होने के बाद, गूगल सर्च कीजिएगा, ठीक है। व्हाट इज AMCA, एडवांस मीडियम कॉम्बैट एयरक्राफ्ट, व्हिच कैटेगरी, एग्जांपल्स कौन कौन है, ठीक है। तो देखो ये दिखा भी रहे हैं, तो ये वाला जो है ना, यहाँ के एयरफोर्स बेस का ही है ना, ठीक है ना, एरो इंडिया शो। सो यूनाइटेड एयरक्राफ्ट कॉर्पोरेशन, रशियन कंपनी, और ये भी जो है रोजोबोरोन एक्सपोर्ट इज आल्सो रशियन कंपनी, दे हैव प्रपोज्ड टू मैन्युफैक्चर इट इन इंडिया एंड दिस वुड बी चीपर फॉर इंडिया। ये सस्ता भी पड़ेगा, $30-40 मिलियन में पड़ जाएगा, हाफ ऑफ द रेट में। So let us see what the government decides. And both are fifth generation aircraft. And currently we do not have fifth generation aircraft. So जो Rafale में खरीदा गया, we have Rafale, an advanced version of Tejas. Both are considered as 4.5 generation. ठीक है. So these are the things you should be knowing. क्योंकि आज के लिए सब काफी न्यूज में, तो फिफ्थ जनरेशन, फोर्थ जनरेशन पूछ सकते हैं ना। I have told you to also read about fifth generation aircraft. What are the benefits? देखो, है ना, F-35, F-22, these are fifth generation aircraft. ठीक है, जैसे F-22 रैप्टर हो गया, F-35 हो गया, फिर चाइना का चेंगडू J-20 या J-35, ठीक है, ये हो गया। फिर सुखोई Su-57 ऑफ रशिया, दीज आर फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट, ठीक है। व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट ऑफ फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट? सो हियर इट इज रिटन, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज स्टेल्थ, मतलब इट कैन एक्चुअली इवेड द रडार, रडार से बच सकता है, समथिंग लाइक दैट। हाई मैन्यूवरेबिलिटी है, ठीक है। सो दीज आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट। नाउ वन मोर थिंग, है ना, सो इसमें कई सारी कंट्रीज पार्टिसिपेट की थी, है ना। ओरिजिनल इक्विपमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरर्स, समवेयर अराउंड 55 डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरर्स फ्रॉम 19 कंट्रीज पार्टिसिपेटेड, है ना। यूएस, फ्रांस, रशिया, साउथ कोरिया, सबके कंट्रीज के लोग पार्टिसिपेट किए। नाउ प्लीज टेल मी, in fact in the earlier class also I had shown you this image, why this image is so special? Can anyone tell me in the comment by seeing this image? And this is an image from the Aero India show. Why this image is so special? इस इमेज में क्या खास है? So this image is taken by Mr. Ajaz Rai, the photographer of AP Associated Press. ठीक है, so I've given him the credit. Both are fifth generation aircraft, very good. But that is not the only reason why I'm saying. So this is also a fifth generation aircraft, and this one is also a fifth generation aircraft. F-35 and Su-55. Yes. So this is F-35 and this is Su-35. बट इसमें खास बात क्या हो गया, Su-57, है ना। स्पेशल क्या है इस फोटो में? अमेरिकन एंड रशियन फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट, वेरी गुड, नाउ प्रोग्रामिंग यू आर राइट। अब देखो, फर्स्ट फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट आर वेरी रेयर, बहुत कम होता है ना। वेरी फ्यू कंट्रीज लाइक रशिया, चाइना एंड यूएस हैज। सो दिस इज अ यूएस फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट कॉल्ड एज F-35 and this is Russia's fifth generation aircraft. Fifth generation aircraft are generally rare, है ना, which is called as Su-57, participating in the same Air Force exercise or aero show or exhibition, जो भी आप कह लो, in Bangalore in India. तो both actually generally US and Russia are considered as on opposite sides, आपको पता ही होगा international relation में, and both are actually both having both fifth generation aircrafts on India's soil, है ना। और एकदम पास में, जिसने फोटो लिया है बहुत अच्छी फोटो लिया है। This photo was very difficult to take, so you ask any person who is expert in photography and he or she will tell you that this was a very difficult photo. एक रुकी हुई है और एक टेक ऑफ करी और फोटो लेना है, so that is why this is a like great picture, है ना। So that is what you should be knowing, and both have offered aircraft through India and for buying and for manufacturing purpose, etc. So that is what you should be knowing, है ना। So है ना, इसीलिए आए with a news Associated Press. A rare photo shows Russian and American fighter jets in one place in India, and the best thing is both are fifth generation. ये भी तो सिर्फ नॉर्मल फाइटर जेट्स नहीं है, दोनों बहुत टॉप क्लास अपने स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से। So that is why it was very much in the news. ठीक है। Now, so I have one question. So after the class is over, please write it in the comment, नीचे लिखिएगा comments में class over होने के बाद। First, the name of the chief election commissioner who has retired yesterday, and the new election commissioner that was appointed by the select committee, of course by the President of India, on the recommendation of select committee. So name both of them. यहाँ A1 लिखिएगा, यहाँ A2. After the class is over, write in the comment. नीचे comment पे लिखिएगा class over होने के बाद. ठीक है? So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Tomorrow I'll be meeting you with a very important class on ministers and ministry. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.